Hi, my name is Brock Mathern, and in this video, I'd like to clear up a lot of misconceptions that have been spread about AI through the internet. It's not the end, but it could be. First of all, AI is not conscious. It's a program that merges sets of data with a processing algorithm to give logical output. It grows using machine learning, which is the process of making small adjustments to provide more accurate results. We have a habit of personifying AI. It is not conscious. It isn't a big bad wolf out to get us all the time. It is a helpful child. The Model T is a perfect analogy for AI. When it was created in 1908, people were very against it. Safety concerns were raised, and the biggest fear is that it would replace jobs entirely, which it did. Horse and buggy, and also blacksmiths, were almost completely eradicated by the invention of the Model T. But it ended up creating significantly more jobs than it replaced. AI is extremely similar. A massive fear surrounding it is that it will replace a large chunk of the workforce, which is inevitable, but it shouldn't be feared. Projections by getnux.org state that by 2025, AI is expected to replace 16% of American jobs. While this is a lot, the World Economic Forum projects that by 2030, AI will create 97 million new jobs, replacing and influencing 85 million. AI will be a net positive for the workforce, and it'll make existing roles much more efficient and create opportunities that could not have existed without it. Something about humans that we don't like to hear very much is that we are very bad judges of an invention's impingement on society. A very good example of this is the vaccine. At first, it was considered to be extremely dangerous and unnatural. I mean, after all, it was cowpox being injected into people to stop smallpox. It's not great. Despite initial fear and opposition, vaccines have eradicated 2 diseases and made over 20 life-threatening diseases completely preventable. Another example of where our judgment sucked was with cigarettes. Advertising played a huge role in cigarettes' expansion through our society. They took over, killing 100 million people in the 20th century. These things were endorsed by doctors, by celebrities. They were viewed as glamorous, but they killed people. AI is no different. It is just another example of our bad judgment. This judgment comes from the fact that we do not like change. Something new that threatens to replace something old is looked at negatively. We've never been good judges about this, and I think we can be now. The New York Times recently published an article that we looked at in class called "What Exactly Are the Dangers of AI?" It's a perfect example of the misinformation surrounding AI. The article states that because these systems deliver information with complete confidence, it can be a struggle to separate truth from fiction when using them. They reason that AI has no guarantee of accuracy, therefore, people using it will be misinformed. This is completely contradictory. Any good researcher knows to fact-check their sources before they use them. It's the same as you wouldn't get mad at Wikipedia for being Wikipedia. It's inaccurate, but it still has some useful information that you check with multiple sources before you use it. It is just like anything else. It is on us if we are misinformed by a source. Us humans need to have the judgment to discern a credible source from a non-credible one. We are taught this in 6th grade. A more midterm danger, they predict, is a high loss of jobs in today's workforce. They state that AI could replace paralegals, personal assistants, and translators. This is another complete contradiction. If AI constantly misinforms people, no lawyer would replace his paralegal with an AI-generated tool. That doesn't make sense. Generative content also requires prompts, which no lawyer has time to enter into a tool. A paralegal would use AI to greatly increase the efficiency of her job. In other words, using it as a tool, not a replacement. Now, given AI's extreme intelligence, power, and utility, we would eventually use it for something illegal. And unfortunately, there is a very dark side of AI. But it wouldn't exist without us implementing it. Criminals have found ways to weaponize AI with telemarketing scams and phishing scams. They've also hacked into government systems with the help of AI. In 2021, the FBI recorded 24,000 victims in the United States who lost approximately $1 billion in AI deepfake scams. AI is projected to be used in the hacking of not only computers, but social and political systems. For example, the situation in Iran is being twisted to its citizens by the government, using AI to create fake accounts on social media that pump complete propaganda. This side of AI is dark and concerning, but there is hope. In all of these cases, AI must be used by a conscious source, humans. AI is not at fault for these scams, the same way a telephone isn't involved in a telemarketing scam or computers in a phishing scam. It is merely a tool implemented by humans. Whether good or bad, it's going to happen. The widespread adoption of AI will raise concern. After all, it is our biggest technological shift ever. The internet will not even affect our society as much as AI will. It will be used in every profession, every single one. But that doesn't mean it will somehow taint the value of that profession. AI cannot replace human creativity. It never will be able to. Mostly because of the value we place on our creativity. It will be able to replicate it perfectly. And in some cases, it will be better. But it's not unique. And that's what we all have to remember. It is not unique, and we are. Stay safe.